Hey, welcome back. From canned fish and beans to tinned chicken feet and necks. Launched in Limpopo during the the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, the product can now be found in ShopRite stores around the country. Well, founder Aaron Drake says he loved the so-called walkie-talkies ever since being introduced to them. He joins us now for that conversation. Congratulations, Mr. Drake. Just tell me about the story of tinned stuff. I mean, it's a delicacy that many people enjoy, but hardly anyone has thought to, commercialize and provide a convenient service for those who would want to enjoy it without the schlep of having to prepare the meal for themselves. How did this come about for you?
Good afternoon. So first of all, thank you very, very much. It's an absolute honor and a great privilege to be speaking to you this afternoon. Our concept was an innovation that was fueled by exactly that you've mentioned. I grew up on a farm in Limpopo where I was privileged enough to be able to be exposed to the widely enjoyed dish of chicken feet as a young child, and I grew to notice a couple of things surrounding food insecurity in our country, and it later evoked an interest for me in different preparation methods used for traditional foods in South Africa, and I later on came to realize an incredible lack or shortage for access to affordable nutritious protein and especially meat products in our country. And I think that's more or less where the idea came from initially.
And I believe you do enjoy a good serving yourself of chicken feet and necks.
Yes. As I said, I grew up with the dish. It's still one of my favorites today. I think my good wife can advocate for that. Yes, very, very much enjoy it still today, have my whole life, and it's been part of my culture growing up.
So tell me about this deal now to have them, this product in ShopRite stores, in the ShopRite group of stores across the country. How did that come about, and how significant a development is it for what many would call, a humble dish that they would have enjoyed it until now without really thinking that it can go commercial in this way?
So ShopRite approached me in February of last year, 2021. The head buyer for this particular category from ShopRite actually contacted me directly, and we duly commenced discussions surrounding the listing of the product. And yes, in October last year, we finally managed, with ShopRite's support, to be able to get the product onto their shelves. We started rolling out in the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. And today, it's in just over 200 of the ShopRite outlets across the country. ShopRite has been absolutely phenomenal in terms of the support that they've given to us as a small business. ShopRite's given us access to a market that we could never have otherwise accessed ourselves. And they've given us an opportunity both to grow our footprint as a brand and a product, as well as to grow our business at the end of the day.
What about the whole idea of preservation of flavor and authenticity? I find that sometimes the conversation goes that once something is canned, it sort of loses some of the original flavor. I believe you probably had to grapple with that. How do you keep it original and with that original flavor while available conveniently in a can?
Well, that's a very closely guarded trade secret as to how we managed to get that. However, I'm happy to let you know that we prepare our products with fresh ingredients as opposed to only powdered additives, and it's very much a basic recipe. It's, to me, to be quite honest, tastes as good, if not better, than the normal form of chicken feet that has been cooked up for me over the years.
And lastly, and very briefly, what's the economic impact of going in this route? Many people, of course, will do sell, such delicacies in various areas across the country, in townships, at taxi ranks, at bus stops, around the corner, etc. But you going in this path, what is the economic benefit that is being derived from it all?
Well, I believe that we have taken an already widely loved and consumed dish. As you say, it is a well-known street food in South Africa, and we've brought the added value of convenience to this dish. I don't believe that we are, in terms of the economic benefits, I don't believe that we would be damaging to your normal street vendor whatsoever, as it's a completely different industry. But yes, it's all about bringing a shelf life, safety, a food safe, highly nutritious product that's already been enjoyed by so many people for so many years.
All right, I've got to thank you for your time and your insights here. That is Aaron Drake from Tin Stuff, where he is co-founder with that conversation. Credit there to the initial reporting of Business Insider on that particular story that we've also picked up on.